Do you know that the most powerful phrase in the human vocabulary is I am? Yes, I am is so powerful and so creative, such that whatever words you put behind the phrase I am becomes your reality. As human beings, we use the phrase I am as a self-declarative and self-revelation statement of the speaker's existence, present or future state. Whatever you put behind I am, that is what you will become. I am was first introduced to us in the book of Exodus when God introduced himself to Moses when he wanted to send Moses to Egypt. He introduced himself to Moses as I am that I am, or I am who I am. Now that is a derivative of God's highest and most ancient name, Yahweh. And being made in God's image as human beings, that I amness in us is the likeness of God. That is what enables us to create. That is what makes us creators, made in the Creator's image. So when you say I am, you become what you say you are. Through your words, through the I am, or the ownership of an idea, you become that idea, or you materialize that idea into your physical reality. Even Jesus also used the phrase I am several times in the New Testament, especially in the book of John, where he always followed I am with a metaphor that declares his deity and his relationship to mankind. For example, I am the bread of life, I am the resurrection, I am the light, I am the good shepherd, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and so on. Now, since we're created as human beings in God's image and likeness, it means we have the Creator's abilities and qualities to create. There's a measure of God. God's DNA is found in us. And as we believe, God's Spirit dwells inside of us and gives us that ability to create by the words of our mouths. So whenever we say, I am, we are creating. We are living in the image and likeness of the one who created us. So how are you using your power, your creative power? How are you using the most powerful phrase in your vocabulary? Are you using it to self-destruct, or you're using it to build? When we say things like, I am weak, I am sick, I do not have, I am tired, I am depressed, my ulcer, my headache, we take ownership of things that end up destroying us. We call into being things that will end up destroying us and not build us. We bring negativity into our lives, and it doesn't benefit us or anyone around us. Having gone through a personal traumatic experience, Lisa Nicole, the motivational speaker and best-selling author, told her story where in 1998 she was diagnosed with depression by a doctor. And when the doctor wrote a prescription for her, looking at the prescription, she saw Prozac, and that shook her. She couldn't believe that she would be the one to take that drug. And that really shook her. That gave her an emotional jolt, which made her to firmly decide that she was going to change her life without the drugs. So she asked the doctor to give her some time. And reluctantly, the doctor agreed to give her 30 days and asked her to come back, ensure that she comes back after 30 days. And Lisa said when she went back home, she stood in front of the mirror, backed by the power of a decision. She looked herself in the mirror and she told herself some hard truths. She used the power of I am to change her life. She began to affirm, I am powerful, I am healthy, I matter, I am wealthy, I am beautiful, I am victorious. She made affirmations and she said for 25 minutes every day, she would just keep going on and on and on those affirmations, and she never stopped. By the end of the 30 days, she was a different person entirely. So when she went back to her doctor, the doctor was shocked and asked her, what have you been taking? Can I have some of that too? I am changed her life. She used I am to recreate her life. She was going down the path of depression initially, but she made the decision and she pulled herself out from that pit. I am is a very powerful phrase, like I said, and it can be used for good. And it should be used for good and not for bad. Use your I am to create your life. Remember that saying I am 1 or 2 times is not enough to change your life. Whether you say positive things after I am or negative things, it's not enough to change your life. But what is in your consciousness? If already in your subconsciousness, what is there is negativity. Anytime you open your mouth to say I am, even without thinking about it, the words that will come after the I am will most likely be negative and self-destructive words. So work on changing your consciousness. Work on changing your programming so that when you say I am, what comes out is words that will build your life, words that will take you to your desired future. If you believe that all power and authority belongs to the God that you serve, the God of the universe, and since He lives inside of all of us, like I said earlier, then we must acknowledge this. Think like it, profess it, act like it. Say to yourself many times over until it sinks into your subconscious mind. I am able, I am strong, I am rich, I am beautiful, I am loved, I matter, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You are empowered to conquer. So conquer with your words.